サイヤ人、実に興味深い存在だ。だがこの熱さ、それがお前の限界だ。
Alright, just give me, I'm just gonna roll some extra precautions. Get a recording button here. And yeah, that should be good. Alright, so it's pretty obvious what our premises are. I mean, we're doing Jiren vs. Broly for the anime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you think Broly bodies, I think Jiren bodies, so would you, do you think, should I go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, like, I know the gist of your argument, but yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you think we've ever seen Beerus's full power in the anime?
Not currently, no.
Not currently. Okay. Like no, like just want to make sure you think Goku. No one has seen it like Beerus's full power. Not even like us, the audience.
No, I don't believe his full power has been seen yet.
Okay. All right. Glad we touched up on that. Okay. Let me just get a scan real quick. Give me a second. I'm a slow ass nigga. I'm getting old here. I got gray hairs already, bro. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm hot as always.
I don't know who you trying to convince, bro.
Actually, I should probably be able to find it here. Actually, you know, I think you're already aware of the scene. All right, so are you aware of the scene where Goku said that Broly's probably stronger than Beerus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, so would do you realize that would just be Goku power scaling Broly to Jiren?
Yeah, can you
Want me to prove it?
Are you saying like because he's power and because are you saying like the we statement because we says like what was it? Beerus is weaker than Belmont, Jiren is above Belmont.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, why would we like you know in that scene he's like snickering and laughing and shit, right? Why is he telling the truth?
Why would sniggering, laughing, like you know, entail a contradiction? Like, why would that mean he's like lying? We've also seen
So
scenes
like
where,
you know when one of your homeboys is fucking around with you and they're clearly like trying to like get a rise out of you, trying to get a reaction. So they say shit and they obviously add like a laugh. It's some implication that they're like bullshitting.
Mhm.
Like mannerisms like that show that it's not something I could just trust. Like if someone's like, "Oh yeah, bro," right through that door, and they start fucking laughing like a schoolgirl, I'm not gonna be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go straight through the door." Like nothing weird about that. Nothing sus. Just walk through the door.
All right, yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's only like a possibility, right? Because we've also seen times where Weasel was fucking laughing at Beerus and he was like taunting him for the truth. Like for example, that whole fucking Monica shit. That nigga was laughing at him over the fact that Monica was a weak ass nigga, and Beerus was all in the corner fucking sweating his balls out because he knew it was true.
Yeah, you know, Weiss was also like agreeing though that Monaco was strong. He was going with the lies, so that would just help my point. When Weiss is bullshitting, he would start like you just gave a great example. When he's bullshitting, he will laugh and snicker when he knows it's bullshit.
Yeah, but he wasn't bullshitting.
Just like
Monaco. Beerus in there. He was taunting Beerus for the fact that Monica really was a weak ass nigga.
No, I'm saying that they both were lying to Goku. No one was telling Goku the truth, right? We agree with that. No one was like,
yeah, but that's not the problem here. Is that like Whis was taunting Beerus for the truth here, whereas you're trying to like entail like Whis like taunting Beerus with the rumor to be like a lie of sorts. We know that Whis taunts Beerus for the truth, and we've seen it before.
But are you talking about the scene where he's like making fun of the fact that what they are saying isn't true?
Yes, exactly. He's taunting Beerus for the fact that nigga Monaco's weak.
Yeah, because he knows what Beerus is saying is bullshit, so he's laughing about it. That shows when
Exactly.
Whis
He's
knows
taunting him
something is
for the
bullshit.
truth.
But you just say he was snickering, right?
He was snickering.
So he's making fun because he knows the truth is this. He's aware of it. They're both aware of it, and he's cracking a joke.
That's
on
exactly
that.
what I'm getting at.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, in the occasion where he's telling Goku that Belmont is stronger due to an arm wrestle, and he's snickering and laughing, and Beerus is clearly not agreeing with the nigga. He's not going, yeah, that's the truth. It's nothing to show that what we is saying is factual.
Really, I mean, that's only just a possibility of what you're trying to like argue.
Like,
right?
unless I'm not saying what you're saying is just completely out of the board, right? But I'm saying you're acting like this is the only truth present for that scenario, and there is nothing else that could be said. There's no other interpretation.
No,
I'm
what
saying
I'm
there
saying
is.
is this
You
is just
could be
like
wrong.
what you're
And I
saying is like
gave
a
reasons why.
possibility. It's not
There's
like an
nothing
actual
besides we
contradiction.
saying that this happened.
Right.
You know, contradiction would just mean to show that this case here isn't the truth. It could be anything.
What?
And I'm giving the fact that Whis is snickering and laughing, and Beerus is not agreeing with the nigga. And he didn't even give the full context. He just said Belmont is stronger and it's off a fucking arm wrestle. We don't know anything about the arm wrestling match. We have no clue about any of it. We can't assert that they was even using key for the arm wrestle. We don't know. We have zero clue. So we're going off of a claim with zero actual knowledge to it to now assert Whis is telling the truth, guys. He's being 100%.
I mean, there's a lot of shit that you just said that I just don't agree with, but just in the case of avoiding dialectics any further, I'm just gonna say why would Beer saying it's an arm wrestle contradict like what we saying like Goku? Like why would Goku think that's like just blatantly wrong?
No, also you were wearing the English dub, like he flat out states that it doesn't mean anything. Like he doesn't agree with it. I can send it.
I mean, yeah, I think the English dub isn't like more reliable for translations and such.
Where you like, why would it matter? If the tone, if I could prove the tone is the same, right? Then it wouldn't matter that they say like maybe like the Japanese dub doesn't say exactly what the English dub says. Because all that matters is keeping the same tone of the scene, right?
All right, the tone is fine, but there's still like changing the dialogue from what it originally said.
Yeah, but that wouldn't matter if it literally concludes to the same thing.
Yeah,
so they can say
it
like,
matter to, like you because you're using that dialogue to like.
And then in the English dub, they could say Goku's dick is gargantuan, like it's fucking fat, or they could just nod their head when a nigga asks, "Is his dick bigger?" Like the scene doesn't have to say the same thing to mean the same thing. Because obviously, like I can say something in multiple different ways, and it can have the same meaning. So that wouldn't matter.
I think it wouldn't matter because you're trying to use it because of different dialogue. It says, like you explicitly specified the English dub for your point, so I think it wouldn't matter to a degree. Well, at least what you're trying
but
to
can you explain me why if it literally concludes to the same thing, right? At least for what I'm saying, right? At least if I could prove that's the case, then why would it matter if the English dub says something different?
Because you're trying to prove your point with the English dub of what's saying. When Beer,
I'm not.
It says like
I'm not acknowledging what's maybe said in the Japanese dub. I'm not acknowledging that. I'm saying they both mean the same thing. They both conclude to the same thing I'm getting to. So it makes no difference. This would only matter if they were radically different from one another.
Why? Why did it mean?
That's when I believe this would like actually be something that we should give a fuck about.
Why did it mean the same thing?
Because if both is showing, so one within the Japanese dub, right? He doesn't actually say anything among the lines of it doesn't mean anything. In the Japanese dub, he just doesn't agree with it whatsoever. He doesn't give any agreements to it. He has no reason to lie in this instance to Goku and like suck himself off because this is serious. They could literally fucking die, get wiped out. So there's no reason for Beerus to like disagree for his ego when it wouldn't matter if the nigga doesn't make it. He needs to play like 100 with Goku here. Unless you could prove that Beerus in character would like rather choose pride over living when this nigga has no problem like cucking down the Xeno and that nigga has a football head in front. Like he doesn't care. Beerus cares about way more than he cares about looking powerful to Goku.
Okay.
He doesn't give a fuck about that.
Okay, so like I don't think you like really explained to me why just to like mean a contradiction, like what Beer said, a contradiction to like Goku's
So
lies.
you're saying we should be trusted, right? That's what you're saying.
I'm saying
You're
there's a
saying we says that Bulma is stronger
possibility
than
that
Beerus.
Goku takes Whis' word over Beerus, and I can explain why that possibility is more probable.
Okay, and I'm saying that wouldn't matter. It would just be a wrong thing
Wait,
to
why
assume.
wouldn't it matter?
Like,
Yeah, here
that,
you go. You're asserting like a contradiction again when you just agree that both of our things are
hold on, let me
possibilities.
explain what I'm saying, right? I'm saying that Goku can go with this idea that he believes Whis to be right, but that still doesn't mean Whis is literally correct. Like, I can choose A over B, but that doesn't mean
matter
B.
for my point. That doesn't matter. I know you're just gonna say that doesn't matter.
Okay, so you're only saying that he's using Whis as his like way of thinking when he comes about scaling Broly to Beerus.
Yes, and I can prove that.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that.
Oh, I do. Because this
He
is
can
my
use
point that I'm making. All right, I'm gonna go into why Goku takes Whis' word to be more credible. Here we
No, I'm
go.
saying that wouldn't matter. Like, that's fine. We can like still man that. I don't care like if Goku
Okay,
himself.
let me just get something real quick. Dun, dun, dun.
The only thing I care about is if what Whis is saying is literally the truth. That's all I care about. I don't care like if Goku believes it.
Yeah, I mean, if I was making that point, I would argue more on it, but I'm not. That's not the point. Whis could be like Whis being right or wrong here. It doesn't matter for the point I'm making.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't even have to go into it. That's fine if like Goku's going off of Whis. That's completely fine.
Hold on, I'm just gonna get out of my soup.
You don't even have to show me shit about it, bro. You're good.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, in this preview, Goku literally says that Jiren's stronger than anybody he's ever fought before, and he's fought Beerus.
Okay, are you
that's Goku's thing for thinking. Yeah, he literally thinks that Jiren's stronger than Beerus.
Yeah. Are you saying the version of Beerus that Goku fought used full power?
No, wait, what? No, wait, why would Goku be referring to that Beerus?
Because what other Beerus has he fought?
No, it wouldn't matter. See, I've had this argument with someone else before. So the problem is you're trying to say that Goku's comparing himself to the power that he fought against Beerus, when he could just be saying Jiren is just stronger than Beerus in like a general case because he's fought him.
Yeah,
and he's not just basing off the fighting power.
Yeah, you have
I mean, it's pretty easy.
I'm going off exactly what you told me. You're saying based off, you said he's stronger than anyone I ever fought. That's what just came out of your mouth.
Well,
why would I then believe he's making this general statement when in the sentence you just said to me, he said fought. He never fought a different version of Beerus than the one in Battle of Gods.
Yeah, like that doesn't matter because he's saying that he's strong. He's stronger than what Beerus fought. Like
then what you just said isn't the truth. Then
no,
that sentence can't be what.
I don't think you understand Dballz. What I'm saying is Goku just thinks Jiren is stronger than Beerus. He doesn't think he's just stronger than that specific suppressed version of Beerus.
What you're saying doesn't match up. That's what I'm saying.
And then we know this
like Goku's
to be the case. He's not
comparing. He's saying he's based off niggas he fought.
Yeah, you remember that nigga?
So why would he be like, I haven't fought any version of Beerus besides this one, but Jiren is above that version that I didn't fight.
He's above that version. He's just saying he's above Beerus in general. That's the problem.
That's not the sentence you just told me, bro. So which one is it?
Look, just look at the video. And just don't look at the comments.
Like where in the is it from the start of the video or
you know what, Dballz, I don't fucking remember. I'm about to look at it right now. Let me see if I get a timestamp.
Yeah, I'm not saying you just send me. I'm looking for your shit.
Because nigga, I'm sick. Give me my benefits.
Yeah, hey, look, bro. That sound like a you thing, nigga. I ain't here to look for your skin.
Let's see. I'll be a little bit before this.
Yeah, bro. Literally within the context of this video, he's saying niggas I fought. That's verbatim what comes out of his mouth.
And he calls Jiren the strongest of all.
Yeah, but we understand contextually he's speaking. You understand synthesis connect, right? So if he's saying he's stronger than the niggas I fought, Jiren is really the strongest of all. He's connecting it to the previous sentence.
Okay, so all right, so he's just saying Jiren is just stronger than Beerus here. That's the thing.
Yes. Okay, based off what he just said, which is niggas I fought, it would only be the version of Beerus and Battle Gods.
Exactly. He's saying no. That's
Okay,
the problem we're running
that's
into.
great. That's great.
They're specifying it's the Battle of
If
Gods.
you agree it's Battle of Gods Beerus,
No,
I don't care. I don't care about Battle of
I
Gods.
never agreed to that.
You just said okay.
No, I'm saying okay. Like you're not understanding Dballz. All right. So if he's saying he's stronger than people I have battled before, he's just saying Jiren is stronger than Beerus. That's it. It doesn't have to be specifically
Listen
the suppressed
to the sentence
version.
you're saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying right now. He's stronger than the niggas I battled before. He hasn't fought a full power Beerus.
That doesn't matter.
You're trying to convince
if
me.
he knows it from the weakest, like if he takes it from the weak statement.
Why would you take a sentence, say it verbatim, and then be like, "Oh, it means general now"? What
they're talking about is in a general scenario, because I don't think you're understanding. Because you're still trying to like
you haven't specific. At least in my opinion, you have not shown that. You showed
the
that
reason why it can't be what he's referring to suppress Battle of Gods Beerus is because we know that he's like whatchamacallit, he's basing off the energy level he sends from that because he whatchamacallit and whatchamacallit a little bit before Resurrection F's arc started. He said when Beerus challenged him again, Goku literally told him that Beerus' energy level is too high for him, right? So
yeah, can you show me that scan?
I got you. I got you. I think I should be able to find it. Hey, give me a second. Dun, dun, dun. Give me a second. Here it is. I think that should be all of it. Sorry for the little lines you're about to see. It's from the fucking Funimation site with the official like subs and shit.
Okay.
Oh. That shit's been so fucking slow. I'm about to eat my soup bombs. Just waiting for this shit. That shit busting. And this phone is slow as fuck. It does not take this long to send 9 megabytes.
You was talking about me, bro.
Look, listen. Look, we may. Look, I'm having some temporary technical difficulties. This shit ain't taking no goddamn 10 minutes. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, bro.
The reason why I had those little lines every time I try to screenshot it on my PC.
Okay, so why would this not just be Goku referring to like the Beerus that he fought previously?
Okay,
and measuring off that instead, like
that's what he's saying. That's what I'm trying to get to you, right?
He's measuring from the Beerus he fought before.
With this statement, yeah. Like I'm about to show you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay. I'm about to show you why.
I don't care about that.
Are you aware that there's multiple times where whatchamacallit, I think either Goku or Vegeta, they call like fuse them off.
Right? Are you saying like Goku could sense the full depth of someone's power?
No. Oh fuck no. What the fuck? Cool. Ew, nigga.
No, just making sure. Just making sure.
I'm about to say, nigga. Anyways, yeah, Goku has sensed other niggas like Fusamasu and whatchamacallit, fucking like suppressed Jiren, and they said like that energy level is like higher than anybody they've ever sensed before, which would include Battle of Gods Beerus, which would make sense.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just ask you this: do you have a problem with guides?
What guides exactly? Depends on the guide.
Like just guides in general. That's a very general. For example, do you mind the guide for Jiren that states that like he's like stronger than all the gods' destruction. Like you should
The
know what
guy
that's
that
talking about.
says
Like
that says he's stronger than all the gods'
like I'm
destruction.
gonna show it to you so like you don't disagree with me.
What are you trying to get at here, D-Balls?
I'm gonna send it to you. So
That
you know what I'm talking about. Just
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Agree with some shit you don't know. And then I'm like zoom into talking about this Jiren scan right here in that guide.
Called a strong, like they survive power that surpasses a god destruction. I mean, it's from V jumps, and V jumps, yeah, that's fine. Like, what's wrong? Sure.
Okay, cool. So you don't mind that. Cool. Just making sure. Okay, so you know in that same one they state that like the form that Goku goes into, like when he first goes in MUI, that's the form that possibly has surpassed him.
Man, you're gonna bring up this fucking beard.
Yeah, I'm happy you agreed to it. Though. I'm happy you agreed.
That wouldn't matter. That quote, like that fucking quote, never ever fucking appeared in the anime.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, right, you already agreed that you trust the scan. You already, that's why.
Yeah, that's not the problem. The problem is the scan isn't saying, the scan is saying a quote from the episode that what Beer said, which never fucking appeared in the fucking anime.
Okay, and I'm saying the guide that you just, hold on, I'm saying the guide you just clearly agreed to, you said it, we got it recorded of you agreeing that this guide is trustworthy. You can't go back now.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The guide is credible. It doesn't fucking matter. D-Ball's like,
does. Hold on, homie. If you ask me, do I trust the Daizenshuu, and you show a Daizenshuu scan, I'm like, I don't trust that shit. Then I just lied to you. You just lied to my face.
Nigga, the Daizenshuu, first of all, I mean, that's fucking like, come on now, D-Ball's like, you're trying to put a character statement that wasn't even in the fucking episode compared to an actual statement that a guide says that you just like admitted to being trustworthy.
You just said you trust.
Yes,
I just said you trusted the guy.
You realize this guy came out before episode 129 came out, right?
Yeah, that's not what I asked you, bro. You don't even know. You don't even know what the fucking I'm trying to show with this. So
you don't know. I know you're already gonna get at D-Balls. Like it doesn't like make you talk your shit, and then I'm like,
so hold on. You already agreed. We're past that. You can't go back now. No backpedaling. You already agreed. No, there's no room for clarification.
Agreed to the guide being
it definitely does matter.
Why?
If you agree that the guide is trustworthy, and I show something from the guide that you just clearly said was trustworthy, you agree with it. That's fine.
No, I think
so like I was saying,
trustworthy.
So I'm gonna explain why I showed this scan to begin with. I'm explaining why I showed it. I'm showing this to say, and to back up my original point of saying that Whis cannot know Beerus's full power. Goku can't be reliable. Whis can't be reliable because Belmont was surpassed by Jiren. Beerus is above that suppressed Jiren. So it's just not true. It's no reason. It's just faulty.
I see what you're fucking trying to get at. All right, Nick.
Yeah, I'm not. This isn't the end point.
Look, you're not understanding my point. I was trying to make with this entire shit. Let's go back a little bit so that you can understand. Because we went into this whole Beerus scans thing. Because you said this could be in reference to Battle of Gods Goku. The Beerus that Goku fought, and I'm saying why it's not the case. And the reason why is because that Beerus is fucking fodder compared to Zamasu and fucking suppressed Jiren that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta fought. And especially Zamasu, like that nigga Zamasu, bro. He's fucking fodder.
You know in the same video you sent me, the nigga brings up Vegeta, right?
And he brings up Vegeta, yeah. He's Jiren's stronger.
Yeah. When was the last time Goku and Vegeta fought?
It doesn't matter.
Like for real.
It doesn't have to be.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
don't do that.
Listen.
When was the last time Goku and Vegeta fought?
It doesn't. He's saying that statement in a general case, this interpretation.
So then you can't then be like, why would he be talking about a weak Beerus when you can't even tell me which version of Vegeta? It could be Saiyan Saga, my nigga.
In general, that nigga Jiren bodies Vegeta into the fucking dirt.
Okay, what I'm saying is this, right? If you can assert which version of Vegeta he's talking about, you can't then go on to say he's talking about full power Beerus. I mean, like,
no,
that don't work. That's weird.
Still not getting what I'm trying to say. I'm saying the reason why I can't reference Battle Gods Beerus to this, and I don't give a fuck about Vegeta. But let me make my point, and then you can have your consensus. All right, nigga?
Okay, right. I want to hear exactly why it's referring to like full power Beerus.
Why Goku?
I want to hear.
I'm going to tell you why it's more likely Goku was referring to Whis' statement than right after the Battle of Gods Beerus. And I'm going to tell you why. All right, this Beerus.
Yeah, I already said I don't care about Whis' statement. Like. That's cool.
It doesn't matter. Statement
literally,
I'm going to show you why.
I still asked you beforehand to prove why Whis' statement is credible. You haven't proven that, so I don't care about what he's saying.
It doesn't matter because you already agree this could be what Goku's taking from the statement. It doesn't matter if the statement itself is right.
Hold on, I agree that that's what he's taking, right? That's fine. I'm not going back on that.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
saying that why is Wee's statement credible?
And
why should why is it trustworthy? Why is it reliable?
That doesn't matter. And I'm going to tell you why.
Because if you're trying to say Goku is making this, if you're not making a reliable statement, you're just telling me Goku's bullshitting. That's what I'm saying. You have to prove it at some point.
Look, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna explain why before you fucking bring your shit in again. Don't interrupt me. All right.
Okay, go right ahead, bro.
So the reason why Goku's not referring to Battle of Gods Beerus is that nigga knows that Beerus is fodder compared to Fuzamatsu, who in turn, when he's making that probably stronger than Beerus statement to Broly, like why would that nigga be comparing Broly to fucking Zamasu? That nigga Broly bodies Zamasu. That's just it. If he's making that statement, it's gonna be from Jiren. It's gonna be from the Wii statement that he knows, that he heard from. But you admitted that.
Homie, I already agreed that Goku's going off Wii statement. I already agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why you're explaining this. That's what I'm saying. You have to get up to the point of credibility.
Battle of Gods Beerus, and I told you why interpretation wouldn't make sense.
Oh, look. Okay, we can still make that, right? He's using Wii statement as his scale. That's fine. I just want you to prove why it's reliable and credible.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's all I care about.
Okay, this is fine. Perfect. Thank you. So if Goku in this nigga's mind thinks he's stronger than Beerus, and then he makes a fucking statement to Broly saying, "Oh, you're probably stronger than Beerus," in this nigga's mind, he's weaker than Jiren. He's making that statement. He's like, "Okay, bro, you're comparable to Jiren, and you're weaker than that nigga."
Because if you ignore credibility and reliability of a statement, you're dead ass just saying that Goku.
That doesn't matter.
Hold on. I'm gonna explain why it matters.
Go ahead.
Because
I'm gonna tell you why.
Krillin was to say, I can fuck up Goku because Vegeta said you could fuck up Goku, and we have no reason to believe Vegeta's being honest to Krillin, and you haven't proven that. Krillin's fucking crazy. He's just out of his rocker. So if you don't prove why it's reliable or credible, it's not a trust. He's just saying shit. It's just coming out of his ass. He's leaving Whis, who haven't proved is credible and reliable, and he's just going with it. Like, that's what I'm saying. It matters. You don't prove that. You aren't proving anything.
I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter. Okay, because in his mind, whether or not the statement is credible or not, Goku still thinks Jiren is that nigga Beerus by his vertical cord on his neck.
Okay, so you agree it is incredible. Okay, fine. That's cool.
I didn't say it wasn't credible. I said it doesn't matter whether or not it's credible. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so if you can't assert it's credible or not, that's fine.
It doesn't matter. All it means is that Goku's literally just power scaling Broly to fucking Jiren. That's it. And he's saying Jiren is stronger than Broly.
Off of things that he doesn't even know is true is not. That's cool. We can go for
No, we've already went over this. And you actually agreed to Goku taking the statement to mean Jiren. We already went over all of this.
No, I agreed that he's using Whis as his scale. I have not agreed that Whis is telling the truth. Hold on. I did not agree that Whis is being honest or reliable with his statement.
Okay, for the fifth
that's why I keep asking.
That shit does not matter whether or not Whis is reliable, nigga.
If you don't believe a statement being reliable or credible matters to your scaling, we can go for it. That's cool. If you think you got it, you got it.
Definitely go for it because I explained myself. All right, you know what? We can just conclude for the fucking point on the video, and then so people can listen to it, the judge, and then we'll just go off the basis. We'll go into your scaling. All right.
Okay, so you want me to start first, or you want to conclude?
You know what, Dballz, you're that nigga. You can go first.
Okay, basically my conclusion is I don't believe my opponent proved the most important thing, which is the reliability and credibility of the statement. And the reason why it matters is if Whis is telling bullshit and Goku believes the bullshit, it doesn't make it true. So if it isn't true, then Goku's going off of assumptions, which therefore means it's no objective, honest truth to what Whis is saying or what he's even agreeing to. And there's evidence that speaks against it because my opponent agreed that the guys are trustworthy, flat out said it on recording. I didn't put words in his mouth. I didn't trick him. He agreed. I showed him the fucking guide. He said, yes, sir. And that scan says that Beerus is in this realm with MUI Goku. But then that doesn't make any sense because he's weaker than Belmont and Belmont's weaker than suppressed Jiren. So that's why I'm saying it's just not credible. The narrative for Beerus isn't giving off that he's below Belmont or he's not in this tier above these niggas. Like, it's nothing backing that up. So I feel like I don't like my opponent proved anything besides the fact that Goku's going off of Whis' statements. Like, that's fine. I'm done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard my opponent's statement. If all there is to it is if Goku's going off by Whis' statement, and in his mind, this nigga thinks Jiren is above Beerus, whether or not it is actually fucking true, this nigga Goku still thinks that Broly is only probably stronger than Beerus. And if he thinks that in his mind, that he would just be comparing Broly to Jiren and saying Broly is not stronger than Jiren. That's all it is. All right, Dballz, we can move on.
Okay, cool. So my point would just be, do you believe Dragon Ball is a series of escalation? I'm talking about like Dragon Ball as a whole.
Dragon Ball,
all the canon shit.
Yeah.
Like, do you? So let me be more clear, just so you don't agree with some bullshit. Do you agree that Dragon Ball is a series that rises in overall like showings of power, specifically in terms of like villains, to keep people entertained? Do you believe they value that more so than like telling a story?
It doesn't have to be like that all the time.
Okay, when there's examples where you don't like have a villain be stronger than
like, such as that nigga, whatchamacallit's face, like a nigga grade 8 Vegeta body is probably like Kui and Zarbon.
Are you talking about that ain't a main villain, nigga? Oh, and even let's say we can actually speak on that, right? Let's say I wanted to go with that. Would Zarbon not be stronger than Nappa and Vegeta at the
Dballz, you there?
Like the nigga, unless you want to say like he's gonna pull out like the grade 8 shit, but why would Zarbon let him?
I mean, that doesn't matter. That just Vegeta still has power greater than Zarbon and Dora, which you're trying to make the point that villains.
Even then, right? Like I was about to say before I got onto this, that's not even a main villain. I said main villains.
Nigga, you
so like
villains,
so
main
villains, right?
Shit.
Raditz. Wait on, Raditz, Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, androids, fucking Boo, like the main niggas, like the top dog, not the henchman. I don't give a fuck about the henchman.
Man,
you don't come to Dragon
Ball. You doing this with my nigga Kui? My nigga Kui's built.
So can you like name a main villain who's like weaker than the last? Like just generally?
Generally?
Obviously, obviously, right? If you're gonna say Broly for a joke, don't say Broly. Obviously, right?
I mean, that nigga Broly's harder, but
exactly. I already knew you about to say some shit like that. So literally, just start from. You could go from OG to Z, whatever. Just name a main villain who's weaker than like the previous main villain in an arc.
Are you saying it has to be like that all the time? And also, Jiren's not a villain.
No, I know, but can you give an example? Or are you saying like big? Okay, if you don't like the word villain, antagonist. How about that? Antagonist.
Let's see. That nigga Beerus body is Golden Frieza. How about that?
Who?
Beerus. You don't think Beerus body is Golden Frieza?
From Battle of Gods?
The Beerus from Battle of Gods. Yeah. Look, it doesn't matter. Like, look, I know you about to say, nigga. I know what you about to say.
Okay, go on. Precog me.
Precog me. You're gonna use that suppress Beerus under Frieza argument, aren't you?
Why? What? Frieza has better feet. Why would I agree to like in showings of feats? Why in the fuck would I be like, oh yeah, Beerus Battle of Gods version of Beerus could fuck up Frieza in Resurrection or F?
Battle of Gods version of Beerus or not, that nigga still bodies. Like that nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. That nigga after that fight, that nigga went to sleep for like what, about a fucking year? Came back up, woke up for something.
Yeah, that wouldn't matter, dude. Like he fights a weaker version of Goku than Golden Frieza does, so that's fine. Like that helps.
But why does that automatically mean Frieza's just stronger than Beerus?
Are we saying that? Hold on, are we saying that Super Saiyan God is weaker than Super Saiyan Blue?
That's not what I'm saying, nigga. The fuck.
Okay, so then you have no problems when you saying Super Saiyan Blue is stronger.
Yeah.
Okay, why would it be weaker than that version of Beerus? From better feats.
Better feats.
The version of Beerus that he fought, he would fuck that nigga up.
That nigga was suppressed.
I'm talking about the version the nigga fought, bro, which is
Oh yeah, okay. So if that version of that nigga was suppressed and he actually goes full power, that nigga would
Hold on, have we seen?
thrown through the
Let me ask
dirt,
you this.
nigga.
Does a Battle of God Beerus show his full power?
That
Could you
wouldn't
accurately
matter.
like say how strong? It does, my nigga. Like what?
It doesn't.
Why would I be like? Why would I be like? Yeah, Dark, you have an excellent point. If Beerus went full
You
power,
do.
he'll fuck
Thank
up
you,
Golden
thank you,
Frieza.
Dballz. Thank you. You know, I know my nigga Jiren
Yeah,
body
bro.
slowly.
So like I was saying, right? No contentious to what I just gave there.
What
Villains
do
in
you
Dragon Ball
mean?
escalate for the sake of entertainment. They do that. That's the whole point.
There's
Because
like a whole
Goku,
interview of
Dragon
fucking.
Ball as a story, right, is meant to have Goku fight strong foes, get stronger. That's the whole point.
Yeah, okay, he can fight strong foes, but
Otherwise,
they don't have to
he
be.
wouldn't be fine.
They don't have to be all the time stronger than the previous one. Not all the time.
Okay, give an example.
Beerus, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't prove that. You literally just said if he went full power, that's an assumption. You don't know.
Well, actually, I don't have
Gauge
to prove it for this because you're the one asserting that the villains get stronger each time. So you know what? Prove to
Yeah,
me.
and I already gave my reasoning
takes
why.
his
I
nigga
already gave
Beerus
that.
by the fucking neck and just slams him down and breaks his neck.
Okay, with what scaling?
What
What
scaling?
does
It
Battle
doesn't
of
matter.
Gods Beerus
It doesn't
do
matter if
that's
Frieza's
greater
better
than Golden
scaling.
Frieza?
Like why? Beerus was suppressed.
What?
Suppressed. It doesn't. Beerus was literally suppressed. That scaling means nothing.
Yeah, I'm referring to that version of Beerus we see
That version
fight
of
Goku.
Beerus
So
can
it would only
release more power, nigga. Like the fuck?
Did he do it in Battle of Gods?
That doesn't matter. He was still
It
suppressed.
literally matters, dude. Because I'm not talking about a full power Beerus, so it wouldn't matter. He doesn't show himself in Battle of Gods. So
Like
he
that.
literally doesn't exist in the movie.
Oh man, Dballz. Oh man.
Yeah, bro. Give some scaling,
There's
bro.
even some
scaling.
fucking interviews. I'm pretty sure there's an interview I gotta find that says Beerus just slams that nigga Goku Black. And then all that
He
time in
slams
between,
like that version of Goku. So battle, show me the interview.
the interview of where it says he slammed. No, I said Goku Black.
Yeah, they would be referring to the version of Beerus present. Why would that be Battle of Gods?
You mean the same nigga Beerus that all he's been doing for all that fucking time is sleeping and fucking eating? The fuck?
Well, hold on. So clearly, right, it couldn't be too crazy that Beerus gets fucking stronger if guys are saying this nigga is ambiguously in this tier with MUI. It's not like narratively they aren't giving shit to show us.
Like if I were to steal man that to be the case, which I don't think it is. Why would that be the? Why couldn't you just say like that the entire time?
Because we only get the evidence of recent. Why would I assume that it's just saying generally he always had this level of power?
Yeah, okay, but you just tried to assert that Beerus like could have like was training and stuff. But I want you to prove that.
I didn't say Beerus was training.
Oh, so
I never said training.
Yeah, I don't care about
possibilities.
I don't care about possibilities.
I'm not providing a possibility. I'm literally showing you that he had to get stronger.
Why?
Whatever form, whatever
way
he did it. Hold on, whatever way he did it doesn't matter. The niggas and the guys are saying that they're literally giving him better scaling than before.
Okay, if I steal man that, why can't he just be that strong the entire time? Like, why did he have to train to get stronger? Like, why couldn't he have been like that since Battle of Gods?
I never said. Why do you keep saying training? I never said training. Never came out of my mouth.
Nigga,
I just said he got.
You said he.
I just said he got strong. It could be literally from anything.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't have to be specifically from him like training. He just got stronger.
Why did he get
plot? Hold on. The same series, right? That has like Goten and Trunks be fucking born at this power level because their daddy nutted in their mom at the time, and they get fucking Super Saiyan and like easily learn how to go Super Saiyan 3 with you. Like plot can give characters just amps, G. You just buff a nigga up.
Yeah,
make a nigga look good.
Okay, first of all, Theo, I'm fucking sick, and that's why I'm staying home. I think Dballz has a day off. Second of all, Dballz, you're still saying can. I want you to prove it, nigga. Yeah,
I don't have to for this, G.
Why?
I don't have to prove like exactly how he got stronger. I just have to show he did get stronger.
Okay, so if there's a possibility, if there's an equal interpretation that Beerus could just been the same strength the entire fucking time, that means that Battle of Gods Beerus bodies that nigga Golden Frieza.
Hold on, let's say you want to go in that direction, right? Realistically, if we're talking about Battle of Gods Beerus, we will only be talking about what he can do and what he has shown himself doing. We wouldn't speak of what he could possibly do if he really wanted to, because I'm only referring to the version of Beerus that fought Goku, which is suppressed. I don't give a fuck about the full power of Beerus that could have shown himself against Goku and just shattered on him. Like, I don't care about that. I'm only talking about the nigga we see. not the nigga that was behind the fucking
Dballz.
exterior, bro.
Oh man, you're just downright horrendous. Ugh. You're gonna get me A's Dballz, bro, from this. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro. So anything else? You got anything else?
I feel like we've already discussed this enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna like finish what I was saying then. So we have Dragon Ball being a series of escalation. The whole point of Super is because Goku wants to keep getting stronger after Beerus beat his ass. Wants Goku to keep growing stronger. It makes no sense to have Goku fight weaker and weaker niggas to increase his power. The only logical way you can have someone grow is from being pushed. To be pushed, you have to be going against something greater than yourself. So Goku has to be fighting greater and greater niggas. Broly comes after Jiren. The guys are saying, bro, above all, he's the mightiest nigga. So therefore, with the narrative established for Dragon Ball as a whole, Broly has to be greater. At least on the narrative standpoint. He couldn't be weaker than Jiren because then it goes against what Dragon Ball wants to do, which is get us hype. You want to entertain us. Why would we be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see a weaker nigga than a person in the last arc? Yay. Like, who the fuck wants to see that? Because then it fucks up everything for everybody. Gogeta's now just bitch made because we know he's weaker. Like, it doesn't hype anyone up. No one's going to watch the movie. Oh, well, we get to see a weaker nigga fight Goku. Yay. Like, what?
I mean, that nigga Broly, you know, he's not the strongest. That nigga's still, like, what, comparable to, like, we don't even know where the fuck he lies. You think that nigga Broly's stronger than, like, Angels?
Huh? Who the fuck's stronger than the Angels?
I'm saying, you
In
said
anime.
Broly's the strongest of the strongest, so.
Okay, so you want to play with, like, somatics? Okay, then I would specifically say they highlight him as stronger than, like, fucking Jiren. They hype him up stronger than that
When
nigga.
did they do that? I want to see proof.
Okay. Got you, G. So wait, before I show this, let me just show, like, the fucking box set itself even says that Goku knows there's stronger opponents, and then Broly pops up, and I'm gonna see the other shit. Wait the fuck? Why won't we press this? There we go.
I can't even read what it says. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, let me just fucking zoom in on this shit.
You want me to read it for you, bro?
Oh wait, I got it. Hold up. The DVD box.
Yeah, Earth is at peace after the determined power. Goku, knowing there is ever stronger forces in the universe, has yet spends all his time training to achieve another level.
Oh, okay, so he's just knowing there's stronger people. That could just be a reference to the niggas he fought, like Jiren.
So hold on. All I'm showing with that is that narratively they're showing that in this case, the narrative I'm giving is correct. It's not bullshit. Like, I'm not just saying it out of my ass. Even Super says that this is the narrative. They give this for the movie. That's all I'm showing with that scan. Like, you don't have to agree. I'm just proving my point.
Wait a minute. It just says that they're all Goku's saying that they're just stronger forces out there. It doesn't have to narratively like support your
Yeah,
thing.
so what was my point here, right? What did I just say originally? I say the narrative of Dragon Ball is escalation. Stronger and stronger niggas have to get in Dragon. And then I show that scan to present that even in Super, for the Broly movie, this is still the case. They are still saying this is the plot. This is what's pushing Goku forward. The fact that there are stronger niggas that he has to be greater.
Universe, like that's all that could mean, that there's just people stronger out there in the universe. It doesn't necessarily support your narrative argument.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
That's not my
because if hold on, so the movie is focused on Broly, right? That's the nigga there, and then they say stronger forces, and then Goku meets Broly. It makes no sense to even give that statement and then have Broly not be the stronger force that they're referring to. That doesn't even work. Like, that's weird writing. There's stronger niggas in the world. We show Broly, he ain't one of the stronger niggas. Get the fuck out of here. He's a nigga. Like, that doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying your DB scan doesn't really support that idea. Like, not necessarily.
That's fine. If you don't feel like it supports it, that's cool with me, G. I'm just showing that the narrative is.
Where the fuck is this mysterious, like, strongest? I want to know, like, which guy this comes from, and I want to know.
This is from Seiko Jump.
So from what?
This is from Seiko.
All right, I'm just gonna like, why the fuck is that even? Like, what the fuck is what is that, nigga?
What do you mean? Like, this is promotional for the Dragon Ball Super Broly
Yeah, why
movie.
is it like credible promotional material?
Yeah, why would it not be if the whole point is to give
What the
hype for the
fuck?
movie?
Yeah,
They want
yo,
to get niggas
Dballz,
to
that's
watch
not
it.
my burden to prove. If I actually prove the source is like credible, prove it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we don't know whether or not it's credible. This could
let
just
me
be hype
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. The whole point of these scans, right, is to give information on the character of Broly. That is the whole point. They want to let us know about this nigga. They want to get us hyped to see this nigga. They have no reason to lie if the whole basis is they want to, because this nigga's that cold. Like, it's literally no contradiction to the scan either. The box set is agreeing that fucking Broly's one of the stronger niggas, at least in my opinion, right? At least based off what I have given. I believe this to be true. You don't have to agree. That's fine with me. But it's literally nothing showing these scans are just like, just going crazy and sucking Broly off. Like, it's nothing presenting that. There's no Gok 3000 here. They're just letting us know this nigga's strong. He's a beast. He's a
Dballz, isn't that the
monster.
whole point? Okay, first of all, isn't that the whole point of promotional material to literally like promote the fucking movie? Like the fuck?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to do.
So hold on. Why would promoting the movie mean they have to bullshit?
They have to
Why would
bullshit.
promotion mean they're just lying?
They can bullshit if they, if we've seen whatchamacallit.
Okay, can you show me like someone promoting a Dragon Ball movie and just lying?
Like this? No, like literally, like right fucking here, like your last guide. It's two really, the strongest warrior shit, and then which you never really proved to me is credible. And then this made so strong, being bought by the strongest ever Broly.
I already gave evidence why I believe it's credible.
We'll go over that again, but look at this. The strongest ever Broly. First of all, where the fuck was this quote in the movie? Because it's like quoting something. That's first of all.
Yeah, this is from a guy.
But what is it quoting?
Like quoting the movie verbatim.
What the
like
fuck?
Why would external information have to quote the movie verbatim?
Then what the fuck?
Because the guys for Jiren don't even do that shit.
Actually, well, the VJump guy he showed me was quoting Beers with that whole MUI shit that we went over.
No, I'm saying, one of the scans for Jiren doesn't even say he surpasses all the gods of destruction. They just say he's in a tier. Do you want me to show you?
He said to be. Oh yeah, that's
so I'm saying
weird. Like, I don't know who said that at all. Like I said, he said to be above.
No, but I'm saying you're saying because no one said it in the thing, right? I'm saying it's external. It's not quoting it. I never said it's quoting what happens in the movie. It's external information.
Yeah, but like, what is it quoting? Like, who is this quoting from? And if the person like they're quoting from it, like, is that credible? Like, there's like so much.
I literally just said it's external information. I'm literally saying it's not quoting anybody, bro.
But nigga, there's like quotes on the last one. Like the fuck.
Yeah, they're just giving words for Goku is saying. Like, this is just them writing shit for Goku.
But Goku didn't say that anywhere in the movie at all. Like, where has he ever said that? Like, we have no evidence that Goku said this.
Okay, so when has anyone ever stated verbatim that Jiren is above all the gods without like any doubt? Because guys say that he's above all the gods, but nowhere in the anime do every state that's literally the case.
Yeah, but
it's ambiguous within
like
the anime.
Quotes around us, like someone said this, and meanwhile, a guy just saying
yeah,
it, like
it's quotes around the Jiren scan too, right? It's quotes around the Jiren scan.
What Jiren scan?
The Jiren scan I sent previously, like they're literally saying they're quoting something, they're saying something, but it was never stated. So I'm saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be said within the actual source itself. It's external information.
All right, let's just like
it's meant to just give info.
Okay, I still want to know like why are these like sources credible? I don't think you've ever really answered that.
Yeah, I gave evidence for why I believe it's credible. It's literally meant to give information on the movie itself.
It's meant to give information. Why does that mean it's credible? Like, it could still be wrong about the information it's giving. It could just be saying shit to just hype it up.
Hold on. So let's say I don't have to prove with 100% undoubtability this is the case. I'm showing that there's evidence for it, and I gave reasons why I believe it's credible. Whether or not you believe it's 100% or not, I don't really care. I gave evidence why I believe it's credible. It's meant to give info.
It's not you don't care like if this is actually 100% credible or not, man. That doesn't really help you.
Yeah, can you show why there's a contradiction?
Why does I don't have to. This is your burden. I'm asking you why is this credible?
And let alone you already agreed you don't mind like the guide you agreed with before why do you trust that but not this?
Oh, because there's a reason why. Because you know, V Jump's published by Shueisha, right?
And
Yeah.
where do you think these scans come from?
I don't fucking know. That's why I'm asking you.
Who puts out Dragon Ball?
I don't know. Like, that's why I'm asking you. Like, where are these scans from?
Why the fuck you think Dragon Ball owned by 3 different niggas?
I'm just saying, Dballz. Like, where's this shit from?
Yeah, bro. What I'm saying is this, right? If Jump is pushing out scans to hype up the movie, and I can even show like it's from Seiko to be more. I'll look through these bitches in a minute. Is this one? Okay, here we go. I just have to find those from Seiko Jump. So yeah, they both come from Jump.
This one comes from but this is only one scan. Like, where's the other? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what I'm saying is these scans literally could not logically, reasonably so, come from other sources.
Why?
Because they're meant to promote the movie, which is coming from Jump.
They can promote it and
so it's just weird for you to even ask like that question when it's promotional. Like, who else is gonna be?
Yeah, here it is. They say like Broly. These guys, these other guys say that Broly's the strongest and all, but then this one says, they're questioning whether or not his power is even above a god of destruction.
Yeah, that's fine, right? Because we know in reference you're talking about Beerus.
Okay, then he's not the strongest.
So hold on. I'm saying that he's just stronger. I literally corrected myself last time you tried doing this shit. I literally just said stronger than Jiren. That's fine. Do you want me to explain why this wouldn't hurt Broly at all for my scaling?
No, it doesn't matter. Like these scans, it doesn't whatchamacallit. It doesn't support the whole Broly like strongest like warrior thing, because these scans are just saying verbatim Broly is the strongest, and now this one's just questioning that he's even stronger than the god of destruction. So now we see some confliction between.
Yeah, why would that not just mean? So you understand stories can retcon. You know, like Dragon Ball retcon shit, right? Like they change shit.
Where are you going with this?
So if they can change and retcon the story as they wish, say as changing fusion from what was originally established to adding shit to it, then they can do the same thing and just upscale the gods of destruction for the sake of plot itself.
Okay.
If the whole point of Dragon Ball is escalation and hype, and we're not gonna sit here and argue that Dragon Ball cares about a riveting plot. They care about getting us fucking hype to see Goku, Vegeta, and friends fight strong niggas and beat the fuck out of them and reach new levels of power. We don't watch Dragon Ball to see Goku stay in base the entire fucking series and never get stronger and never get pushed to get stronger. So what I'm giving, the only logical way of interpreting it is that they just upscale the niggas for the sake of the movie.
Okay. I just don't think you're getting what I'm saying. I'm saying these scans over here are saying Broly's the strongest. I'm gonna say it again. And then this scan, you just
I know. And then this scan says he's questionably above a god destruction. That's fine. Yes. I already explained it.
Okay, but then you didn't really. Okay, you know what? If you really think so, we can just move on.
So hold on. What did I say that didn't explain it? Because let's say, hold on. Let's go to each one of the scans, right? Where they call him the strongest. So when they say strongest ever Broly, right? And it's quoting, it's saying like from Goku, right? In these words. Exactly, even though it doesn't even say like Goku's fucking saying it. It just said like the exact words you described earlier, but whatever. But in this scenario, right? Why would this not just mean in reference to niggas he's fought and encountered, like fought? Why would it be talking about like angels, for example, like the Grand Priest?
That's not my burden to prove.
Okay, so in this later scan, this is the nigga saying it. This ain't like Goku quoting or anything from his own knowledge. They're externally saying, well, is he stronger than the god destruction? Is that the case? Which even then helps my point even more, because narratively, if a series all about escalation and you're saying that Jiren is above these niggas are, let me just be clear. Are you saying Jiren is above all the gods of destruction? Just so I don't misquote you.
Jiren's above all the gods of destruction. Why would that matter?
I don't want to misquote you. I'm just making sure that's where you scale Jiren.
Like, I'm saying, like, why would it matter for like this debate? Because I don't think that's relevant.
Because if you're saying he's stronger than all the gods of destruction, right? But then I'm giving this narrative argument and proof that narratively the case has to be characters escalate, the series escalates in power as they show better and better shit, stronger and stronger opponents. Then Jiren couldn't have possibly surpassed all the gods of destruction if in the next in the movie they're literally saying, well, no, the gods of destruction are still in this tier of power that's very impressive.
Dballz. I feel like I've already explained this, like, all, so we could just move on.
Yeah, I explained why you should answer the question. Can you answer the question?
What's the question? Is Jiren's above the gods' destruction? Again, that's not relevant to what we're debating.
Already, you asked me why, right? I gave you why, and now you won't answer the question.
Well, it's not relevant.
So why did you ask why then if you were still not going to answer it?
No, because I asked a question, like, these scans conflict each other. Like, these scans...
No, you asked me why should you answer it. I just gave why you should answer it. So I don't just say some shit. Because now if you don't want to answer, I could just say you agree with that. You that think Jiren's stronger than all the gods of destruction.
That would be literally
because you're not saying anything. Like, if you're not giving a yes or no so I can understand your position better, so I don't say some shit that doesn't relate to what you actually believe in, then you're leaving me to just assume shit.
Okay, I'll tell you, my personal opinion is that he is above the god's destruction, but I don't see why that matters for this debate.
Okay, so I'm saying with the narrative established, that cannot be the case. Because either one, they upscale the gods of destruction, or Jiren isn't above them, because scans contradict him being above all of them anyway. There's nothing that even 100% asserts he's above them. It's ambiguous, if anything.
This literally is, like, completely irrelevant to, like, the point that we were making.
It isn't. It literally goes with what I was saying. But if you feel like it is, we can, like, end this, because I said everything I wanted about, like, the narrative thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've already... there's no more talking. I'm just gonna... Let's move on. What else you got, Dballz?
Okay. Do you have any issues with the fact that they refer to Broly and Gogeta as, like, the strongest versus the strongest? If you remember the title, so you know what I'm talking about. I could try to find
the strongest versus the strongest.
Yeah.
I mean, are those niggas really the strongest?
You said what?
Like, are those niggas really just, like, this comes back to the strongest thing when Beerus was questioned, like, not Beerus, Broly's questionably above Beerus. So, like, they can't just be...
Yeah, I already gave, like, 2 interpretations for that. So,
yeah,
like,
we're going back to this. Yeah, again, it wouldn't, like, it kind of conflicts with each other.
So, yeah, I'm gonna look for it, but while I'm looking for that, I'm gonna, like, show another thing I can present. You know, they refer to Gogeta as, like, the ultimate trump card.
The ultimate trump card. Let me see.
Yeah,
I have other translations from this because.
Okay, go right ahead, present it.
Give me a second.
Before, like, I go on, like, saying what I'm about to say.
Oh man.
Are you about to send a scan, or, like, can I go on and say what I'm about to say?
Yeah, give me. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second.
Okay. I might know what you're talking about. What does the scan say?
Like, Dballz, like, I'm getting old. I'm not the same as I used to be.
Yeah, okay. What does the scan say though? Like, you can just tell me if I don't remember it.
It's just a different translation to the scan you sent. I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Where the fuck is this shit? Oh yeah, here it is. All right.
Ignore those. It's just like, so I don't have to fucking keep looking at my gallery.
Yeah. Let me upload it right now. There it is.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm not talking about the bottom part where, like, this scan is literally just arguing about Vegito versus Gogeta.
No, yeah, I'm just saying the trump. What they're saying about the trump card is that like, they're like the best like trump cards, not necessarily like in a strength sense.
Yeah, what is a trump card? And
Like,
you understand it's saying like in comparison to each other. Like it literally in the scan you sent, it's saying in comparison to each other.
well, let me ask you this: like, do you really like? Are you trying to start that just because you're the best trump card means you're like that means it's just like stronger than like other trump cards?
That's not what I asked you. You showed me a scan, right? You're saying this one thing. I'm not disagreeing that they're referring to Gogeta and Vegito for this part that they're like the scan you're showing. I'm not talking about that. And even still, right? Yeah, I agree. If I'm a better trump card than the latter, nigga, I have to be better
Better in what aspects? It doesn't have to be strength.
in every aspect because they don't specify. They don't be like only in this one part.
Why?
Because what is a trump card? Do you want me like to say it or do you
Go
already
ahead,
know?
Dballz. Explain what a trump card is for the audience.
Yeah, it's a last resort. The whole point of it is to be like, this is what is, at least I personally believe, going to give me the W. You pull that out when all things fail, you want that dub.
Yeah, Dballz, let me
So in context of Dragon Ball, you can't be a great trump card if you aren't strong, nigga. Like you can't be a weak card. You're gonna get beat the fuck up.
Yeah, let me ask you
put in
this
a
question,
corner.
Dballz. Let me ask you this question. Do you realize how shit of a trump card UI is? At least at the like at
Okay,
the movie.
aspect?
In what
You're
aspect?
talking about like in stamina?
No, not even just stamina. Like, how the fuck do you even get into it? Like, the way you're supposed to get into it, you can nearly die.
That's fine. I'm not talking about Goku being able to transform it, bro.
But isn't that part of what a trump card is? Like usability. Like if like we have both these. Let's just say if UI and Fusion are both these strong trump cards, but Fusion is way more dependable and way more easily usable in last effort situations than UI is, then obviously Fusion is just better. It doesn't have to be in strength wise. It just can be in usability.
So hold on. Are you saying that Goku couldn't transform within the anime? He didn't like go into MUI when fighting Jiren consciously. He didn't go into
He can't do it like on his own will. Like the 3 times.
Did he not?
What happened?
Did he not do it? He literally did it. He literally went into UI and then MUI.
Yeah, the thing about UI is the problem is yet again is that you got to be put in like this very fucking dangerous situation where like near life or death. And the thing is, third power, you can't kill niggas. So Goku's able to get into it like 3 times.
Goku was beating up Jiren before he went into MUI. He wasn't getting fucked up.
I mean,
so that doesn't work.
What do you mean? Why doesn't it work?
Like he obviously got somewhat better with it.
Yeah, but even after like the anime, he says that he can't go into MUI anymore. Like, it's not something he could do at will.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm only referring to the one within the anime, so I don't care about what happens in the movie.
No, that did happen in the anime. The fuck? Like, this is something he can't do at will all the time.
Yeah, show me. Are you talking about like before him and Vegeta fight?
Yeah, he literally tells Vegeta he can't go into MUI.
I think they do though. Like the final ep.
What do you mean?
Are you talking about that?
No, I'm talking about after Turn Power. Goku and Vegeta are like literally fighting, and Goku says he literally can't go into UI.
That's literally what I just asked. That's what I just asked you, bro.
My fault.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm only referring to TOP. That's fine then. It literally just is TOP then. That's
what do you mean? Like TO even in the tournament of power, that shit. Like why? Wait, what? First of all, why would this be in a specific reference? Like this is talking about trump cards in general.
Okay, so the time we see Goku going to MUI, right, is when in the TOP.
And then
so I can't say any other version. He has trouble going in MUI? Are you serious?
Hold on. 3 times this nigga went to Omen. Each of the 3 times it was a near like a life or death situation, right?
Okay, that's fine. I'm talking about MUI.
Hold on. Nigga struggles each and every single time. And he couldn't even master it each and every single time. And the 3rd time he masters it, and that's the only time out of the 3 times he's actually able to go into it. And then the strain of that trump card.
So why can they not be talking about that version of Goku that goes into MUI and can go into MUI?
Wait, why would it be referring to any specific moment? It's just saying in general.
It's literally illogical to say they're referring to a Goku that can't go into UI.
What?
You given no reason to why that would be the case.
No, Dballz. What it's talking about is just being the best trump card in a general sense. They're not referring to any specific.
Okay, hold on. What does general mean? Please say what general means before you even continue.
Like in an overall aspect of looking at this trump card and every aspect
so if you're saying in a general sense, You're literally saying it includes power, my nigga. You have to be like specifically.
Okay,
In
but
this
if you
case,
can be
this is
better
what
than the
he's better
trump card
than.
and not be stronger than it, like that's all I'm saying. Because
So which is it, general or is it not?
I'm
Is
saying
it everything
Dballz,
except
if
strange?
we know Fusion and Patara and UI, they all make you ridiculously stronger than you were before. And the problem is usability. Fusion and Patara are just more dependable than fucking MUI. That's just what it is.
You think it's easier to find another nigga just in battle?
Yeah, I do think so.
Or
Goku.
even like say finding because it's not like Goku and Vegeta just have the Patar earrings on them.
Yeah, but that's why they
It's
have the same
easier to
Fusion
do
dance.
that than like try to go MUI by yourself without
Yes,
having to
because
meet
you're
another
then risking
person.
your life to try and do it. Like you could
How are you risking your life? Goku went into Omen with, especially like the last 2 times with little to no repercussion.
Little's no
The only
repercussion.
thing
You
that
think the
fucked
nigga
him up
getting
was
beat up wasn't a
MUI. And that was like
repercussion?
what? Some minutes into the battle, that's fine.
You think that nigga
Are you
getting
saying
beat
that
up
like?
was no
Hold on, let
repercussion?
me ask you this: are you saying MUI and Gogeta are relative?
MUI, that's not. I've never said that.
No, I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, you asked me if I said that, and I said no. I didn't say that.
That's not what I'm asking. Did you say? I'm saying, are you saying that that's the case?
I'm not saying
Because then how would it
no.
even?
No, Dballz.
How would MUI not be able to fuck up Gogeta? The repercussions to kick in if he's above him.
Once again, this doesn't matter because the usability of Fusion. Look,
Jump from this,
Dballz.
bro.
Dballz, you.
Explaining me this.
You know
How
what?
in
I feel
the
like I've already
dog shit
explained this.
is
I feel like I've
MUI
already explained this.
stronger, but cannot beat Gogeta before he gets a stamina like fuck over? Gogeta has to be able to take some of the punches. Like, it doesn't even make sense. You just get one
Literally
tap by your
doesn't
logic.
matter. They could. All this means is.
It does. Because
All
if you're
right, you know
saying
what,
that
Dballz?
MUI is
I'm
stronger
gonna tell you
and
what's up.
Gogeta
Let's just
isn't.
say.
Hold on, you just said it doesn't matter. I'm explaining why it does.
You know what? Go
You
ahead.
can't
Go
say
ahead.
it doesn't matter, and then I'm giving reason why. You like, no,
I
that
gave
doesn't
a
work.
reason already.
You didn't.
Oh
Can
man.
you repeat it?
Oh man, Dballz.
Can you repeat it? Instead of saying, oh man, bro, just repeat it,
I'm
dog.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna say, oh man, and I'm gonna repeat it because I already said this three times. I feel like everyone here already heard it, but I'm gonna say it one more time. And if you just don't like listen again, I'm just gonna like.
If it's the same shit I heard, it didn't answer my question.
That is answering your question. You're asking me why
I'm
is Fusion
asking
could
you
be a better trump
specifically,
card.
right? How would MUI Goku be stronger but be unable to beat Gogeta before the stamina
That
drain
wouldn't
kicks in to
matter
fuck
for
him
the better
over?
trump card shit.
It
It doesn't
does
matter.
matter.
Why? Why?
It literally does. Because if he can't beat him the fuck up, and especially one tap him, because if you're not saying relative, he has to be above him. If he can't one tap Gogeta, what the fuck does that say? Like, what is that? What are you saying with that?
It's like irrelevant to it being the best trump card.
Look, if you believe it's relevant, we can move forward. You didn't ask your question. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I already answered it.
You did.
You know what? Let's just say
Please
like
repeat what you said to answer me.
let's just say just move on like as if you won this. So like, what would this get you? Like even if this was the
Okay,
case, which I already refuted.
if you have no, say I won this, right? And there's no, you couldn't bring a valid argument for why trump card wouldn't mean general, and you give no reasons to why that's the case that I believe is logical to say, then Gogeta is stronger than MUI. At least the version we see fight Jiren, because that's the version that can transform into
Okay.
it.
Why does it like? Okay, so like okay, let's just say you can believe.
So if Gogeta is stronger than MUI, and MUI beat up Jiren, then therefore Broly, who scales to Gogeta, would be able to beat up Jiren.
There you go. Why does he scale to Gogeta?
Because he doesn't just get one tap by Gogeta.
Why does that matter? Like, wait. So you think Gogeta was going all out against Broly?
I'm not saying Gogeta's going all
then
out
like if
against
he's not
Broly.
getting
What
one
form are you
tap,
think
that's
I'm
probably
saying
why.
is stronger than? Hold on. What form are you think I'm saying is stronger than MUI?
Oh man, I think you're. I mean, this scan literally shows Super Saiyan Blue, so I'd have to assume that.
Okay, so Broly fights Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta for a bit before he just starts losing. Do you want me to show you?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, never mind. You agree. Cool.
It doesn't matter. Like, why? Like, prove that Gogeta was going all out against Broly. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
I don't need to because
Why?
Because you are talking. Hold on. I'm about to use your logic. Why is the form they're showing here full power to Gogeta then?
What are you talking about? Like, why is it full power? Just like what?
So hold on. Why would I have to prove he's going full power, right? If you agree that blue Gogeta is stronger, it doesn't say full power blue. It just shows blue. And you're now saying, well, prove he's going all out.
Man.
If they're referring to Gogeta in the movie, why? And you just said he's not going all out. That just means not trying blue Gogeta is greater than Jiren and MUI. That's fine. That's great.
Okay.
It rocks with me.
The problem is if you're trying to use it to say Fusion has stronger power than MUI, that's fine. But like, how do you prove out that suppressed Gogeta has that power above it? Like, we don't know. It can be full power.
Hold on. Where does it say? Where does it say full power for him to be above? Where does it say that?
That's literally an argument from ignorance, Dballz. Just because it doesn't say
it's not. Hold on. You're arguing from something that I'm going off of the face value. It literally just says it has blue Gogeta there. Where does it say full power at all? Matter of fact, my nigga, and it has blue Super Saiyan and base. So why is it even specifying one form? Okay. Why can't it just be Gogeta in totality?
Yeah, Gogeta in totality. If it's referring to Gogeta in like totality, why would it necessarily mean is like a specific base form, Super Saiyan form? If I'm talking about characters general full power, then like what?
No, but hold on. You're asserting, right, that it's blue. You asserted that. I'm now saying, why is it even saying
all we know?
Does it have to be blue? Huh?
I'm saying that's the general. Like you agree, Super Saiyan Blue is general full power. So like, if it's talking about Gogeta in general,
hold on. If you're agreeing blue is full power, he used blue against Broly. Why the fuck do I need to prove he went all out?
Well, man, if he didn't go all out, and we don't know,
what shows in the context of the battle that Gogeta's holding back anyway? Because why would I need? It's the norm for a character, especially in this situation, to not fuck around. Broly isn't fucking around with Gogeta. Why would he play with him? It's not like he was dog walking Broly prior.
He was dog walking Broly in blue. The heck?
No, up in the scenes. Fuck this. So we ain't gotta like argue from this point. Broly ran the fade with blue Gogeta G for a bitty bit.
Ran the fade more like he got dog walked. The fuck?
Near the end, my nigga, which is fine. That's fine. He just, as long as he just doesn't get fucking like prostate examined by Gogeta all the way. That peachy. That is. I'm gonna get the timestamp. Your ass don't send fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, once again, if there's really just no way to prove he was going all out, then I don't think it's really relevant.
Yeah, that you literally haven't shown me why that would matter based off what I explained. You haven't gave me any reasons to why that would even matter. Because nothing here is stating full power Gogeta is the only form.
It's like, look, dude, I'm gonna explain to you as the best way I can, and if you still don't understand, then I'm pretty sure we can just move on. All right?
Okay, well, I'm just showing you that Gogeta and Broly did fight in blue for a bit, and Broly wasn't just getting dog walked. He was like eating attacks and shit.
Let me see this real quick before
And then once you look at that, you can like go on, you can look at the other parts too. Like, I'm not trying to hide shit from you. You can go to other parts of the video. Like, Broly's like eating parts of shit. Matter of fact, wait, look at this shit. They're in blue here. What the fuck? Somebody was going to 1-1.
Yeah, all I see is boys getting cauterized. 4-11.
There's like 2 times fighting this thing while he's in blue. Where he's shown being able to react and not just get fucking one tap by Gogeta. And they also clash and they both like get pushed away.
4-11.
If they keep fighting, Broly's gonna be killed!
Damn his father! He turned him into this! In his heart, Broly's just a confused boy! I can't sit around and let him die! He's a pure, kind-hearted Saiyan. His only friend in the universe was an animal! We can't let this be his end! Hurry, Lily! We don't have much time!
Is anyone talking?
Oh no, I thought you were just looking at the video.
Oh, alright, I just want to make sure. Not the shit cut out.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm so fucking sorry. I mean, all I really see is kind of like Gogeta going to dog walking him.
Who? Wait, I'm beat that. I don't know if I heard that.
I'm telling you that, you know, Broly, you know, dog walking. Not Broly, Gogeta dog walking Broly. My fault.
Okay, just making sure.
I was saying, like,
Just making sure. Yeah, it doesn't. Literally, up until a point, it's never shown Gogeta just dog walking him because Broly's able to eat his attacks and keep fighting. And they clash, and Broly and Gogeta both are pushed away.
Yeah, hold on. If I beat,
so they couldn't like.
If I beat the shit out of you, right, and you're still taking my attacks, does that not mean I'm dog walking you? Like, if we're in a fight and when I'm beating the dog water out of you, that still means I'm beating the crap out of you.
So, are you saying that doesn't make Broly relative?
Well, again, like, first of all, Gogeta's dog walking him. Second of all, like.
Yeah, that's not what I'm asking you. That's not what I'm asking you, G.
We don't know.
It's just a simple yes or no. If Broly's shown reacting, reacting, dodging, and tanking Gogeta's hits and not getting one shot, why would that not make Broly relative? Which is all I'm arguing.
Like, you do realize,
like, if you could show me an example in Dragon Ball where a nigga's doing everything Broly's doing against Gogeta, and they're like below the nigga and they're not relative, you would have it. But there's literally no example of that, G.
Do you realize Gogeta literally at 727, he literally powers up the dog walk Broly some more, and then
that's fine. That's literally fine with me.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna explain.
You haven't proven why one, the version of Gogeta they're referring to is full power Gogeta. You haven't proven that, so I don't care. You see Blue Gogeta. They say Blue Gogeta is top dog ultimate trump card. So that's fine. I don't like. You haven't proved these things to even make me have to go against it. That's fine. That's cool.
Oh man, Dballz. If Gogeta's shown powering up multiple times, then we can't assert he was even ever at full power in this fight.
Homie, what I'm saying is this, right? I've said it before. You haven't proven why any scan I've shown is referring to full power Gogeta. You haven't shown that. You just said it's blue, so it has to be full power. But then you contradict yourself. You see blue Gogeta. You're like, no, we don't know that's full power. How do you know it's full power from the scan?
Look, Dballz, look. Are you saying that this can't, like the Gogeta you're referring to, just can't be full power Gogeta?
I'm saying you yourself haven't proven why it is, so I have no reason to believe it. There's no reason for me to even give it.
We don't know which Gogeta they're referring to, Dballz. That's just it.
Okay, so hold on. I'm giving proof, right? That it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm showing that it's nothing referring specifically that it's full power. I'm providing why it wouldn't matter anyway. You haven't gave anything except these, like, you're being a skeptic. You're just saying, well, we don't know. But you're not asserting or proving anything. While I am. I'm giving something, my nigga. You're just saying, well, that don't work. Why is it referring to full power? Can you give me something for why that would be the case?
If it's all right, first of all, Dballz, like, that wouldn't really, like, look. If we don't know which Gogeta this is referring to, then we can't assert which Gogeta is above MUI. That's all there is to it.
I'm saying that doesn't matter, right? If you can't prove what you're saying, and I'm giving something, then it's just fucking. You're just erased. It's just Hitchens. You ain't giving shit. So why would I have to even indulge in it?
Oh man. Why? Like, why? I want to know why it doesn't matter. Because you're trying to use this to say Gogeta is above MUI, but we don't know which one of Gogeta is above MUI then, by that logic.
Why would it be full power? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm saying it's possible it could be full power Gogeta.
Okay, hold on. A possibility means it's some evidence to it, G.
Oh, you know what, Dballz? Which Gogeta is above MUI? I want to tell you. Tell me right now. Which one?
I answered your questions when you asked, bro. I gave something, my nigga. You just keep going in the same direction. I'm asking why is it full power? Answer mine.
Oh man, I literally already answered this, Dballz. I said
you're not.
You can't prove it's going back to
skepticism for your argument. But what I'm saying is this: if you provide no evidence besides skepticism, and I'm giving something, I'm saying it doesn't matter if it's full power. There's no reason for me to believe that. Generally, it would just be speaking about Gogeta. There's no specifics in here. So why would I believe it has to be full power?
Generally speaking about Gogeta, we don't know which form of Gogeta is above MUI Goku.
Okay, so I can literally say any form there, my nigga. Like, that's fine.
We don't know. Cool. That's the thing. There's no way we know which form it is.
So we both have no way of 100% concretely proving it. What I'm saying is I'm definitely giving more than what you are for proving what I'm saying than what you're saying. That's all. Why? So if you believe you proved it, we can go for it. We can go straight forward, bro.
Like, I keep asking why.
If
You
you're
like
that
just
confident-
don't like. You're not answering anything. Like, what the fuck?
I answered all your questions, bro.
Like, well, you're telling me why it doesn't matter.
I said, so I'll repeat it for you. The reason
go
why
ahead.
I don't believe it matters if it's full power or not, because there's never specified full power Gogeta stronger. We just see Gogeta in 3 of his different forms. So with that, I'm just providing evidence to why it matter which one, because if they're not giving us specific, then it could literally be his form in totality. So all of them, he's just straight out the gate better than the nigga. Or it can be the version of Blue when he starts fighting Broly. It wouldn't matter. You already agreed he's the ultimate trump card.
We don't
Hold
know.
on. Let me finish. I'm giving my rebuttal, my nigga, so I
Alright,
can answer
go
your
ahead.
question. You already said I can go for it as if I won the ultimate trump card point, right?
Yeah.
With that, it doesn't say only Blue. It literally doesn't. So I don't have to prove full power because the ultimate trump card isn't specifying what form. It's just saying Gogeta. So I'm gonna say Gogeta. I'm gonna go straight off face value. No extra assumptions, no extra questions. Just Gogeta.
Yeah, and even at face value, there's different interpretations. It could literally be any form of Gogeta. We just
If
don't
you
know.
feel like you gave multiple different interpretations with evidence, we can go for it, G.
Yeah, because I've already explained. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to prove here. Like, you did. I don't know, nigga.
If you don't get it, that's fine, G. Like, that's
All
why we
right.
have it recorded.
What else
That's
you got,
fine.
D-Balls?
Okay, that's basically it. Narrative and the power scaling from Gogeta. I guess the last thing I could show for Gogeta is you remember the panel within Dragon Ball where Goku states that like fusion is a form above like what 2 people can do together.
No.
Like no, 2 of them at their max like that. Okay, I'm gonna send it.
No. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it.
All right. You, which I them on their own, would be capable of doing. Those 2 from Metamorph were just completely weak and jumped on their own into a substantial warrior. You do realize that Super Saiyan, like, this kind of gets contradicted by like Battle of Gods, right?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because God Goku just stated to be above.
What I'm saying, so I can explain that, right? If you want to go into Battle of Gods, so you have no disagreements with the scandal, but let's say I go forward with that. And we talk about Super, and they state that like Vegito can't beat Beerus. That doesn't change the fact that Vegito is still stronger than Goku and Vegeta by themselves before he gets God Key. That wouldn't change anything. I'm not saying Vegito is just the greatest nigga alive and he beats anyone. I'm saying that he's stronger than and Vegeta can produce by themselves. That's it. So he can get fucked up by Beerus. That's fine with me.
Hold on.
Doesn't hurt my argument.
Call real quick.
Okay.
Oh no.
How is this debate still like going on?
Dark.
Like, how long have you niggas been debating?
E2B said he's going to throw in the towel for Dark. That's what E2B said. I don't know.
He should.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, this the
After this, I'm going straight to watch fucking TV comments, nigga. I'm gonna watch a fucking Mexican bitch get her back blown out.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, indeed. That's why. I've been working. I earned this, bro. I'm buying fucking a shit ton of
I'm back.
maybe some shrooms in that. Okay, so we was talking about what? Oh, you didn't even respond to what I said. So, what's your rebuttal to what I said?
You said something like, what was it? Vegito's above anything Goku and Vegeta could do on their own.
Yeah, and then you brought up like Dragon Ball Super. I'm assuming the scene in which he said Vegito wouldn't be able to beat Beerus or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that wouldn't matter. Like, just because Vegito can't beat Beerus doesn't mean Vegito couldn't beat Goku or Vegeta at the max that they could pull out at the time. So that's fine. That doesn't like hurt the argument.
Sorry, but you do realize God Goku was, stated to be something that, power that Goku, like, was unimaginable.
Yeah, so when Goku made that statement, it literally wasn't when he had God Key.
Oh,
so
okay.
It wouldn't matter.
This helps, yeah, because you realize that Goku can't even go MPY in the movie events, right? So, like, why would
you already use this argument? You literally already used this. You already said this, and I spoke on it.
Oh, but this is like a different point, so, like...
No, I know, but you literally said this before. You said, well, Goku can't transform in the movie, right? And you was using
that
why
was
it
for
would
a
be
different
like
point.
less
The trump
reliable
card.
to say a few. Yeah, you used it for the trump card argument, but you already used the arguments. Like, I don't see a reason to go back to it.
I'm gonna use it for this point, for in a different way. Is what I'm saying, because you're saying that fusion is above anything that they're capable of. Okay, but Goku's not capable of MUI. So
Yeah, I'm speaking specifically of the version of Goku that can do so, which is TOP. I said this before. The one that goes in the MUI consciously is the nigga I'm talking about. That nigga right there. Because why would they be referring to a Goku that can't transform?
Also, this could just be like, let's just say there's a Goku and Vegeta fusion. That could just mean that Gogeta, at his max, hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta could be above like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right?
What? Wait, hold on. Why would he be referring to the max? Where does in the scan I sent say like at max power? You're adding shit. That's not what it says.
No, I'm giving a possibility that the fusions could just be above.
A possibility needs some line of evidence for it to even like hold weight, bro. Like it's a possibility I could fucking hit my toe because that's tangible. Like that can literally happen. But what you're saying is literally adding on to the scan, and it doesn't say that. It doesn't even give any idea that is the possibility.
It says that fusion is above anything they're capable of, right? Mm-hmm.
Right.
We agree on that. Okay, but which form, like, of that fusion? Which form?
Why would it not just be saying base? Why would not?
Now
base
you're the
Gogeta
one
or
adding
base
on to
Vegeta
this
be greater
shit.
than anything Goku and Vegeta could produce at the time?
See, now you're the one adding on to it. Like, where does it say base fusion?
I'm not. Hold on. I'm about to say exactly what it says. A new human with amazing power, which either none of them on their own absolutely wouldn't be capable of. I'm saying that. Why does that have to mean the fusion has to go max power to be above them? That doesn't even make sense. That's like, why would that even be needed? That's just
fusion with their own power. Okay, hold on. The fusion with their own power could be above the characters with their own power. I'm pretty sure that's a fine interpretation of this. That's literally what they say.
Even in the skin, it doesn't even say like they have to charge up to max. It just says the fusion will come out the rip better. It literally says a new body stronger than the both of them at their max to be capable of at the time. That's what it says. It's nothing that says
with amazing power. Yeah, but why does that be off the rip? Like the fuck? Like because we know that fusions have the form.
Hold on, I'm not give you like example, right? You know, like in the anime, right, where Vegito fights Buhan, he's beating up Buhan in base. Like, and Buhan's greater than Super Saiyan 3, at least within the anime, like undoubtedly at the time before he fought Kid Buu.
So why does that mean base fusions always have to be above like the user's max power? Like the fuck?
So there's no contradiction to it. What is to show that that isn't the case? If Vegito comes out of the ring,
you're taking one example, and then you're taking it to others.
Is able to fight Buhan. Buhan just dogged on Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who's trying to get the W. Vegito's able to fight that Buhan. Why would what I'm saying? What is anything that shows? Okay, it might not always be the case. Matter of fact, we can go into Super.
That's literally like
Goku beats Zamasu. Okay, it's dogged on. Vegito fights Zamasu and is able to fight him without having to go into Kyle. He's just greater. Like it doesn't make any sense. There's nothing that shows otherwise. Like when is it shown a fusion, at least for the time that they exist, is weaker than the max power of the individual they spawn from? You're just like saying shit.
What do you,
there's no evidence for what you're saying. I could bet $100 right now. You could literally not prove that.
All right, look, Dballz. All I'm saying is that there's no evidence that like this amazing power thing could be any type of power they have. That could be their full power. That could be anything. Like the fuck?
I'm saying I'm giving you evidence for why that isn't the case. You're giving nothing. You're giving skepticism.
No, because base Vegeta was above Super Saiyan 3 Goku at one time. Okay, base fusion's above a Super Saiyan 3. Why does that mean it's above?
If you say that doesn't work, show me a situation that counters that evidence. I gave something. You're giving nothing except that doesn't work. I keep giving you.
Dballz. Listen. All this means is that base Vegeta is
providing any counter proof.
All that means is base fusion's above Super Saiyan 3. Where's the evidence like that?
And what was Goku's max power in that arc? What's his max power in the
Are you saying that just because the fusion at one moment was above that max power at one moment, that means it's always above it?
No, I'm saying, so the statement says this, right? We then have Vegito proving that statement isn't wrong, it isn't bullshit, And you're saying, no, that doesn't work. Show me evidence. Show me an example in the anime where this is not the case.
Oh man, Dballz, I never said it doesn't work. I'm just saying that there's man.
I'm saying I don't care. Well, how do you know that in the future? There's no evidence to contradiction. I don't have to show that. Show me. Show me.
You're literally taking one example where the fusion was above the highest power, and then you're saying that okay, it must be the case for every. That's what you're trying to imply. That's the case for every single time. Like,
show me why that isn't the case. Like, you're not providing any evidence. You're just saying that doesn't work.
My burden.
I already gave an example. So how many showings would I have to give you? Because you act like fusion show like every 3 times, bro. Like every time in the fucking series.
Okay, show me that base fusion is always
in movies, nigga.
Show me that base fusion is always above the max power someone's capable of. Just always.
Yeah, I already gave. I don't have to show you always. I just gave you something.
Okay, if it's not always,
that it is the case. So hold on, I'm about to explain why I don't have to show you always and why that's kind of like a I've got the term for it, but you're basically being like petty with your burden here. I showed you an example. You haven't shown me why this is in any way contradicted. Why would it change later on in the future? Why would it be different? You're not giving any reasons for that. You're just saying show it. Why? That's
literally a burden proof. That's not my burden.
Explain to me why it would change later on. Explain to me. Don't say, well, it possibly could be different. Show me, like, explain why it could be different. Why?
Okay, so
what would change from Blue Saga to then?
Okay, that they got higher forms, like the heck, and then they literally got a form. Hold on, they literally got a form that surpassed their Patara.
Hold on, I'm not explaining why that wouldn't change anything. It literally doesn't change anything.
Why?
Goku has Super Saiyan 3. That's his max level power. Base Vegito surpasses Super Saiyan 3. So then, why would later on Goku getting a new form wouldn't just put Vegito higher if the original thing is that fusions are better than their niggas max power? Well, why would it change? Why would that do anything for you? Like, I don't get that. You're not explaining it well or something, my nigga. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Does it like what changes? What's the difference?
You're literally taking one example when base Vegito was above Super Saiyan 3, and you're saying, oh, base Vegito, he has to be above his max power every single time. And, like, you're literally doing that.
At the time that Vegito's present,
okay, at the time, exactly, at the time. Why does that mean it happened? It's all the time.
So what I'm saying is this. I'm gonna explain one more time. We can just move forward, bro. I gave the statement from Goku's own fucking mouth. His own fucking mouth is saying this. The nigga himself. I'm then showing in the anime, right? Like, this is definitely consistent. There's not anything showing this is not the case. You have gave no reason they gain higher forms as to why that would change anything when Goku himself states you're gonna be greater than the nigga's max. So that doesn't make any sense. Why would a fusion be weaker than the individual at the time? And they're made out of the fucking individual combined with another individual. It doesn't even logically make sense. So we can just go for it.
This statement doesn't even mean base fusion. Wait, but hold on. You try to say that this, like, you try to use that base thing, to, like, the statement to support your base thing. But where does a statement does it say base fusion?
What? So it says a new human with amazing power, which either of them on their own wouldn't be capable of.
Yeah, and these fusions.
So the human is born
with their power.
This amazing power. It doesn't say this power that needs to be brought to max. It just says brought with this amazing power. They come into being with this amazing power.
Still like a power.
Hold on. I didn't give an example in the anime of this being consistent. This is the case. I don't have to provide anything else. I don't feel like I have to. So we can move forward.
Yeah, I feel like I've already explained enough. All right. Anything else you have, Dballz?
No, that's basically it for me.
All right, and I think I'm done with my scaling. So yeah, I think we just conclude.
Okay, you want to start first? You want me to start?
You can start first.
Okay, I feel like I won all the points here. My opponent basically relied on skepticism, and anytime I tried to actually get him to give evidence, like literal evidence, instead of just saying, well, it could be or can't be, he couldn't do so and just repeat himself multiple times after I gave evidence for why what I would be saying would be more correct than what he's saying at bare minimum, right? I'm not trying to argue objectivity here, because at the end of the day, this is a fucking anime. Like, anything could happen. Akira could come out today and say Broly's fucking Piccolo level. I'm just saying, from what the evidence I'm giving, Dark is definitely not correct. And I feel like I fucking smashed his ass for the second time. Like I said I would. With the evidence I provided. Which is showing that Broly has a narrative consistency of being stronger due to Dragon Ball's overall narrative being fighting stronger and stronger niggas, and then giving scaling for Gogeta, which Broly is scales to being relative, which will make him greater than MUI Goku, who beat the fuck out of Jiren, which then therefore means Jiren gets fucking doodled on. I also feel like I provided that Whis' statement just isn't true because he agreed to the guide that I showed, which put Beerus at a level higher than what Belmont is. So, like I said, Whis is just being a fucking dickhead and asshat, and Goku relying on him for his scaling doesn't mean anything because I can rely on a stupid nigga for the answers and still fail the fucking test. So it doesn't matter. So I feel like I won. That's my conclusion.
All right. So the reason why I think I dog walk Dballz across the street is because there's numerous times, like numerous points that we've had. He's just been committing fallacies after fallacies. I've been given equal interpretations, and he would just continuously assert stuff, his points without any like backing to it. I asked him where's the credibility for these guys that being the strongest, and I explained to him that there's guys like the promotion material even contradicts each other with the whole destructive power grid and God destruction, and saying Broly is the strongest. That doesn't make any sense. The first point we had on Goku like taking Whis' statement, I'd explained to him why Whis' credibility that statement wouldn't really matter, as in Goku's mind, he would still have Jiren above Broly, as he thinks Jiren is stronger than Beerus, while he thinks that Broly's only probably stronger, which would just be him power scaling Jiren to Broly. Yeah, exactly. And then the whole fusion thing. He never really proved that Gogeta was going all out against Broly, and even then Gogeta was still dog walking him. And the statement that referring to him being the strongest trump card, what did I say? The exact thing I don't want to say committing fallacy. I said that could be referring to any form of Gogeta, right? And it would have to be his burden of proof, like which Gogeta it would be referring to and exactly what. And he didn't really, commit fallacies after fallacies. I just dog walked Dballz across this debate, and I'm gonna be saving this recording now so people can watch it. All right, so I think anyone could just click save.
Who's judging?
I don't think we actually we couldn't establish a judge at the time, so we just got it recorded.
Man, GG.
Someone got the Paul bar here.
Alright, I saved the recording.
All right, good.
upload that on YouTube or Dark, whatever you're doing.